Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin.
It's an unapologetic look at a machine-ruled future, and we still didn't listen. The Terminator. This is the 1984 action sci-fi horror film from writer-director James Cameron. Happy 40th anniversary to this film. Holy crap. The plot, it was going to happen at some point. In the future, machines have taken over the world, causing massive damage and casualties to the human race. A soldier is sent back in time to protect the mother of the future resistance leader, Sarah Connor. She has been targeted for termination by the T-800. I don't know what the ton roll was for, but it's a machine with hair, skin, eyes, all the bells and whistles to pass as human, to go incognito in 1980s society. Can the future be saved? The idea is simply brilliant. To think that the idea came from a dream Cameron had about a machine rising from the flames of a fire, which does happen later in the film. Everything about this movie works on a technical or storytelling level, depending on what you're looking at, because some of the effects, like the blue screen and a bit of the stop animation, are a bit noticeable, but it adds to the charm, and the story, it has holes, but it's still captivating enough to keep your attention. It's like Trancers, but more logical. This was a story told about the machines overthrowing the world, and Cameron handles it more like a horror film, which is perfect. This isn't funny. That scary aspect really gets the point across. The dreams had in the film are of a war-torn apocalyptic setting that are eerie as hell. For the characters, we have Sarah Connor, played by Linda Hamilton. She is relatable in the sense that she is not in the know of what is going to happen. Instead, she works a dead-end job, rides a bike everywhere because she presumably can't afford a car, can't get a date, basically runs a mundane life. It comes as a total shock when other Sarah Connors, people with the same name, are killed in the area. There's like 3 of them, including her.
Sarah Connor.
She feels she's going to have her time come soon, and that sense of weariness is felt throughout. Even when she is saved by a soldier of the future, Kyle Reese, played by Michael B. from Aliens. He was sent back in time to protect her at all costs. He is resourceful, gathering supplies and clothing along the way. Dirty bum clothing, but clothing.
Hey buddy, did you just see a real bright light?
Still, even he has doubts he can actually kill the T-800. The Terminator in question is played by Arnold Schwarzenegger from 1982's Conan the Barbarian. He plays the ultimate in cutting-edge technology, the T-800. He is impervious to bullets, unmerciful, and has only but one prime objective: to stop the child of Sarah Connor from ever being born. Don't know why they didn't send him back in time just to kill John Connor, but oh well. There are also characters like Vukovich, played by Lance Henriksen, from Piranha 2: The Spawning, which was Cameron's quote-unquote first film. Traxor, played by Paul Weinfeld, who are 2 detectives in charge of Sarah Connor's case. I'm gonna say Sarah Connor once. Correctly, not just like Arnold, like Sarah Connor. It's Sarah Connor. It's Sarah Connor, damn it, Brian. Anyways, they're looking after her well-being. Then there's Ginger, Sarah's roommate, played by Bess Mota, who is pretty much inconsequential in the long run. All these people stick out but are inconsequential in the long run. They're characters that take a back seat to the core three characters we're supposed to focus on: Sarah, Kyle, and the T-800. Anyway, let's get into the spectacle of things, shall we? For the gore, the effects, Stan Winston was brought in to do the effects for the Terminator's design. Well, actually, he was there to bring it to life. James Cameron gave him designs in the form of drawings. Winston just went to town with them. The practical stuff mostly holds up. There's a prop head made in Schwarzenegger's likeness. That is a bit stiff, but it's pretty damn good for the time. The stuff with the arm being operated on is solid, though. There's also some blue screen work that is not seamless, but not too noticeable at the same time. Also, the stop animation effect at the end of the T-800 moving around in his exoskeleton is janky, but I feel that's what a real machine would actually look like when it walked around. Janky. Although I don't know why Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't walking around the same way. I mean, they're the same thing. I'll definitely give the effects a B+ to an A- for effort, though. For the motion picture soundtrack, Brad Fiedel, who before this composed Just Before Dawn, is responsible for creating the iconic Terminator theme. It's simple, yet effective. Most of the score evokes a dark feeling of dread. It's eerie, it's 80s, and I absolutely love it. The implementation of metallic clanking, perfect. It fits right in with the main thread of the story. The whole score makes you feel hopeless at times, but when tracks like Love Scene come on, it brings about a beauty. It's where the heart lies. I love the score to this film. It would not work quite as well without it, but I still feel even if I had a different score, the film would still hold up enough. The story is just too damn good. Overall, amazing movie. I remember watching it when I was a little kid. I wasn't into action or stuff really heavy on sci-fi. I was creature and horror all the way. But I watched this and was enamored. Glued to the TV screen were my eyes. And I was torn apart when certain characters bit the dust that I was not expecting. I was saddened with emotions that I probably was too young to even understand. I love this movie. It's not perfect, mind you. There are some flaws, the effects don't always hold up, and the logic doesn't make a whole lot of sense, mainly dealing with the time travel stuff, but then when does it ever really? If you haven't seen this film, I order you to find a copy, smash that play button, and target it for visual termination. Overall, I give The Terminator a 4 out of 5. That's going to do it for this video, guys. You have been watching Sharkcast Entertainment today. I've been your host, Ryan Gatto. Sorry. Make sure to like, comment on, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page and support me on Patreon. Also, hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video, and as always, I'll be back. Subscribe.